Hi, I'm Eric Clark with Elite Personal Chefs. I'm here today with Tim Haas from Premier Proteins. Today we are going to be working with Premier Proteins, both dry and wet aged beef products. So Tim, what do we have?
Well, we have our dry aged strip steaks and ribeyes. Those are individually cut 16-ounce steaks.
Okay.
And then we have our wet aged grass-fed beef, our Premier American grass-fed beef. And this has been wet aged 14 days.
Right, I think what's interesting that a lot of people don't necessarily think about or know is that really any beef product has to be aged. It needs to go through that process to slack back out after it's been processed to be palatable.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter how good or how bad your beef is that you eat. If it hasn't been aged at all, it's going to be a lot tougher and it's going to have a lot less flavor than if you have it aged to it.
Yeah, absolutely. So what makes the dry aging from Premier Protein special versus our competitors?
Well, just in the process, we actually wet age it for a time. We also do it boneless. You could do it bone in, but we decided to do it boneless because we're looking for consistency. And that's why we do the 14 to 21 days of wet age and then 14 days dry. We're looking for a consistent flavor profile. So we found that this makes the best consistent product. It's an excellent product.
Excellent. Well, I can't wait to cook it.
Great. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it and eating some.
Oh, absolutely. All right. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you.
So in order to work with our flat iron, there is a large bit of connective tissue that runs down the middle. We're going to need to fabricate that. You can see that right here. All we really need to do, it's almost just like filleting a fish. We're going to go in with our knife, come out with that, and then go back on the other side. So we'll have two thinner steaks. All right, so for our flat iron, we've cut it into portions. Our marinade is a little red wine, again, mirepoix, carrot, celery, and onion, little thyme, little garlic, salt, pepper. We'll let that marinade overnight. Next day, you can see the wine has added some purple color to it. The wine has also helped to tenderize the product. Even though it's a pretty tender piece, we can still build some flavor there. For our dry aged steaks, just a little salt and pepper is all we need. All right, let's go to the grill. With our steaks on the grill, don't move it. Let it do its thing. Let it get some nice marks. After a couple minutes, it will release nicely. We can turn it. If it looks like it's getting a little bit too hot, you can control your grill. Each grill has hot spots and cold spots. For this particular grill, I'm on the hot spot right now, getting some good color, but then we're gonna move it to a cooler area on the grill so that it can cook through nice and evenly. We have a really nice doneness here as we've controlled the temperature. We started on a nice high heat to get a good crust, some good Maillard reaction, then moving it to the cooler part of the grill so that it could cook more evenly all the way throughout. So you see this medium rare doneness is really all the way through. There's just a little bit around the edge where it's brown. Everything else is a beautiful medium rare. So now that we're done, let's eat.